Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back in our Fortnite video, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about why some people aren't improving here in Fortnite. I'm going to give the list of reasons why and exactly what you can do in order to fix that so you guys can improve very easily here in Fortnite. And before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. If you guys want a chance to win some free V-Bucks, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on the video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and also subscribe to my second channel. The link for that will be in the description or the pinned comment. Turn on my post notifications and as well comment down below your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. And as well, if you guys would like to support me in the item shop, all you guys have to do is go over to the item shop, go down to support a creator, type in my code is Younghumor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator. I really do appreciate all you guys who do add me. And alright guys, let's go right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I wanted to be talking about give you guys some reasons on why some people just aren't improving at this game. And if you feel like you're one of those people that just isn't improving very much or improving very fast, the tips in this video can definitely help you guys out. So make sure you guys definitely stay to the end of the video because these tips really can help you out a ton if you're looking to improve and you do feel like you're not improving as much or as fast as you really want to. So the first reason I feel like people aren't improving as fast as they really want to or not improving at all is I feel like they're getting too comfortable in where they play. So that could be their play style or when it comes to improving or just trying new different things. Because I feel like that's a major reason why people don't improve as much. And just the main reason behind that is people just get really comfortable in the way they play, so they don't really like to try anything new. And that's just how it works. People are just creatures of habit. So you're not really trying to, unless you really give a full effort, you're not going to be trying to improve as much as possible. You would definitely have to push yourself and try to learn different types of things. And also watch different play styles. Maybe try, if you're usually playing a little bit slower, maybe try a little bit faster. And if you're used to landing at a certain location, maybe switching it up, trying out a different location, seeing how it works, and it might actually end up being a lot better of a location to land at. Or if you're trying to push your highest kill game, so you're trying to get as many kills as you possibly can, maybe try to loot a little bit faster than you're used to, or maybe rotate off spawn a little bit quicker. Maybe that means you don't have as much material, so you have to learn how to fight other players while on low mats or maybe low HP. Different things like that can really give you a huge advantage because if you're used to fighting people when you have low HP, the time that you have max HP or a good amount of health, you're going to be able to win those gunfights that much easier because you're already used to playing against players without having any health at all. So when the times you do actually have a lot of health or a lot of mats, it's going to be so easy to win that gunfight. So that's just one way you guys can improve very quickly at this game. Just try not to get comfortable in your playstyle. So just try to learn as many different techniques, builds, edits, really anything that you can. That is going to significantly improve how you play, and you're going to improve very, very quickly. And so the next reason why some people don't improve as fast as other players is just for the simple reason they don't put enough time into learning that specific thing. Because the truth of the matter is it really does take quite a bit of time to get very good at something. So if you want to be very good at anything, whether it be Fortnite or really just anything overall, it takes a lot of time and usually takes a lot more time than you think because maybe you're trying to learn a different build, so a new building technique, and sometimes you might be able to get it right away. You might be able to get it in like 5 minutes, but most of the time, and the majority of times, it is going to take a little bit longer than you hope. And you're going to have to be able to practice that over and over again. And sometimes, even for me, some builds might even take a few days. Some might even take a week or two, just depending on how hard they are or just how hard it is for me. Because some people have it easier than others. Some people are just naturally better at building. Some people are just better at aiming. So when it comes to different things like that, some people might be better at specific things than others. But no matter what, you have to put the time in it, and it takes a lot of time to really get good at the game and to improve every aspect of the game. You're not going to be able to get really good at the game very quickly. So if you're looking to get very good in under a week, it's just probably not going to happen. But you might be able, in a week, you might be able to get really good at building, but you're not going to be good at every aspect of the game. So that could be another way to improve very fast and very quickly. It's just to specifically focus on practicing at one thing at a time, so you're not trying to practice everything at once. So you can really just focus on the specific mechanic or specific edit, build, aiming, IQ, and really anything that you want to at a time. And that's just going to drastically improve the speed at which you learn it, because if you try to learn everything at the exact same time, it gets a little bit shaky, a little bit more confusing. And for me personally, what happens is I never really improve at all, because I try to improve at everything and it just doesn't work out. But when I specifically try to practice a new building technique, or if I try to learn this or that, usually I can learn it pretty quickly because I specifically focus on that thing. And sometimes I can learn it in a day or maybe even a few days. And another reason in which why some people might not be able to improve much at all is they're trying to do too much at once. So they're trying to learn too hard of a technique before they have the basics down. So if you feel like you're a beginner or intermediate player, you really don't want to try to learn something that's way too difficult. So you don't want to try something that you know you probably don't even have a chance of learning anyways, because it's just not going to help you improve much at all. Because you might be able to get lucky and land it once or twice, and you might be able to get a lucky high kill game, but it's not going to be consistent, and it's just not going to be good overall, because you're not going to be able to win a lot of games or pull it off very consistently. And I think that's really the whole goal, because you just don't want to be able to do one building technique once. You want to be able to do it every single time in every single game. So in order to do that, you have to be very, very good at the basics. So you can't really skip those steps, and you just have to focus on improving in order of difficulty. Because like I said, if you're barely learning 90s, say you're only barely learning 90s, you're not going to be able to do some crazy high ground retake and try to learn it in like 2 days. It's going to take you way too long, and even if you happen to land it once and just get super lucky, it's not going to be consistent, and it's not going to be very consistent at all until you get very good at learning a bunch of different, easier builds and having them down very, very well. So you don't want to skip over a lot of steps, and you really just want to focus on things that you can be better at immediately and won't take you very, very long. So you want to definitely play within or improve within your skill level. You don't want to try something that's way too hard and it would take way too long to learn, because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to improve very, very quickly unless you're playing 12 hours a day or something crazy like that. And one of my favorite ways to improve very fast, and if you guys feel like you're not improving, one really good way that I would recommend a lot if it's possible is to try to play with better players. And you don't have to play with, pro players, but like people that are significantly better than you. That could be a really good way to improve very, very fast. And this really just is true when it comes to really any sport or any game that I've ever played. It really does help to play with very good players, because you learn a lot from playing with them. And also at the same time, especially in a game like Fortnite, you learn how to play a lot faster and you just win a lot more games. And on top of that, you learn a ton, and you just overall become a very good player very, very quickly. And this is something that I do a ton in pretty much any game I played back in Call of Duty, and any game that I've ever played. I've always played with really good players, and this just allows me to win a lot easier. And on top of that, I just improve super fast at the game, just because I'm learning a whole bunch of new stuff. I'm playing super quick, and also I have a teammate that's very good as well, so that of course is a major plus. So if it's possible to play with better players than yourself, I highly recommend it. It will help you out a ton, because eventually you're going to play exactly like the people you're playing with, and the people you're playing with are very good. Then eventually you're going to get very good at the game, just because you're going to pick up on their play style, the way they play, and just everything that they do in game, and that can just give you a major advantage when it comes to improving very fast. So I would highly recommend doing that if you guys haven't already done that. Play with better players. Definitely recommend it. It's going to be something that can improve your game very quickly, just because you're going to be able to learn off those players, and not necessarily like them teaching you how to play. You're just going to pick up on exactly how they play the game and everything that they do, and eventually you're going to pick up on it and become just as good as they are, if not even better. So those are all of my tips when it comes to improving at the game very fast. If you feel like you're not improving at all, try everything that I talked about in this video, and I feel like you guys are going to be able to improve significantly quicker in this game, because it does take a lot of time to improve, but there is some shortcuts and some really good ways to go about it. But with that being said, that'll wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys liked it, make sure you guys do drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on my post notifications so you guys are notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.